see you, I like the chase, and I know you do too. Am I just...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did this beautiful olivey green makeup look, and I did this look because I was going to a mommy and muffin with my son Junior and my baby girl Haley. So I wanted to film this video, and I just kind of posted a few pictures of them. So yeah, so you guys want to see how I got that look, then just keep on watching. So we're going to start off as always with foundation. I'm going to go ahead and apply my favorite foundation. This one is from Too Faced. You guys know I've been talking about it so much. And I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty sponge, and then just make sure that everything is really nice and blended. You guys know I really love this foundation. I only really wear it when I'm actually going to go somewhere and I need to stay I want my foundation to stay put all day, so this is why I chose this foundation. If not, then I would just chose something different. I really don't like to waste this foundation because it is amazing. So as you guys can see, I'm just blending everything, making sure everything's really nice and blended. I do like to do another layer after this, just so that it really does full coverage, and it covers anything like pimples or like redness or anything like that. So I'm getting a lot of questions and like people asking me how do I do it so the foundation doesn't look patchy or any dry spots. I really suggest you guys go and either get a facial or go and exfoliate your face before you do your foundation. It really helps a lot. So here I'm just going to apply my concealer. One of them is from Milk Makeup and the other one is from Urban Decay. So I'm applying Milk Makeup first. And then after that I go and apply Urban Decay and light medium, I want to say. I'm not sure what color it is, but yeah, just apply those two just so that I get a lot of coverage, and I just want it to be a little bit bright under the eyes, forehead, bridge of the nose, and cupid's bow and chin. And then I did also apply a little bit of concealer like under my cheekbones just to bring those out a little bit. So I don't know, I just decided to try it today, and I don't know how I feel about it. So yeah, just blending everything, make sure that everything's really nice and blended. After everything is blended, I'm going to go ahead and set everything with my setting powder, the one from Too Faced. That one, hands down, one of my favorite setting powders, especially because it's translucent, so it doesn't have a color. So that's what I really like about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. Mostly, I like to just use this product on my nose, and then I'll just go back and use a different powder around my face. But on this video, I decided to do it all over my face, just because it was a special occasion and I didn't want to end up looking really oily or anything in pictures. And so I just went ahead and I kind of applied this all over my face. So you want to make sure you set everything really good. And if you have to go back with a bigger brush like I do, go back and just set everything and blend everything. Make sure everything is really nice and blended. I can't really say how much you need to blend because you don't want to look crazy, especially in pictures. So yeah. After that, I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. I'm using the Morphe, I think it's 8L palette. I'm not sure if that's one it. So I did mix two colors, and then I'm just going to go and blend all that out. I know it looks a little harsh right now, but after, I'm going to go and blend that out with another brush just to make sure that everything is really nice and blended. I do the cheekbones, the jawline, and my forehead just a little bit. I know I got foundation on my hair. You can definitely see it. It's alright. We'll fix that later. So I just go back with the same brush and blend everything out. Make sure everything's really nice and blended. I'm going to use the same palette to highlight. You guys know I talked about in my other video that highlight color. I don't know. I really love it. It like just pops. So I'm just going to apply this where I want it to be highlighted. And you know I do apply a lot of highlight. I know a lot of you guys say you kind of use too much of it. You don't have to. Like, I'm not making you guys wear highlight here. I'm just showing you guys how I do my highlight, and I really like it. I mean, during the day it will be toned down because, you know, the air and everything. So you can definitely don't have to wear that much highlight. So I'm here, I'm switching to a smaller brush just to apply it on my nose and kind of tap a little bit on the cheeks just to make sure that everything is set. So after this, we're doing blush. I'm using another new Morphe product. Like I said, I'm going to be using a lot of new products because I really tend to just stick to the same products I always use because I'm just used to it, but I kind of want to start trying something different. So I'm going to be using different products throughout the videos now, just, you know, to give you guys something different. So I'm here just contouring my nose. I don't even know why I even filmed it. But I'm just contouring my nose with another brush and the same product I used to contour my cheekbones, and it looks orange right now. I don't know if it's the lighting or I don't know what it is, but it definitely is not orange in person. Then I'm just going to set right around my nose with my MAC powder and NC35. And then I just go back with the brush and blend everything out just to not have any harsh lines or anything. So, and then I go back and highlight again because I was supposed to contour before I highlighted, but I don't know why I even did it. But yeah. So here you see me going back. All right. So I did one eye, and we're going to use a Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm not going to show the palette on the video because my son messed it up, but I will show you guys the colors on the little chart thing that they gave us. So I'm going to apply, I think this one is Whisper of Guilt, I think it is. It's the highlighter that, you know, everybody wanted. So I'm just applying this right into the inner corner of the eyes, and then I'm applying this midway of the lid. Then I'm going with the third color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and you can definitely use Prettygrace for some money off at the Morphe store and Morphe online. So I'm going to apply that third color right on the center of my lid and then blend that inwards. Once you hit the midway where you applied the gold shade, you want to go back with that gold shade and then tap it in the middle so it kind of just blends into the color and it looks like it's just like really nice blended, so you won't see where it stops or it ends. It just definitely blends in very well. Then I'm going to be using a little plastic thing, and I'm going to use the fourth color on that palette, and I'm using this little plastic thingy, and then it's going to help me do a wing. You can definitely use tape if you want to, but since I had already done my foundation, I wasn't going to be using tape because they would have lift up the foundation and the highlight and everything. So then I'm just going back with a brush. This brush it was dirty and it had like an orange shadow, but I didn't apply no color on it. It already had it, but it didn't really transfer. Just used it to blend, and then I just went back and applied the color and then blended that out. So I kind of wanted that kind of smoky kind of look. And I just want to make sure that everything is nice and blended. I go back and blend and then apply the color. So the same Whisper of Guilt, I'm going to apply this in the bottom lash line. Make sure that it's kind of midway as well. Then I'm going to be using one of the shadows. I'm spraying a little bit of setting spray because I don't want to fall. I'm using the second color from that palette on the bottom. And I'm going to apply that right next to that gold shade that I applied. The reason I wet my brush to use this matte shadow is for me not to get fallout, because I didn't really want to have to get my foundation messed up and had to clean it up and then redo it again, because blue is really hard to take off. So like you see here, if I'm using shadows on the bottom lash line, I am wetting them just to make sure that I have more control for me to be able to apply these on the bottom lash line and I don't get a lot of fallout. So you want to be very careful with that. Unless you want to do your foundation last and then apply all the colors, then you can definitely do that. It's a lot easier. But I don't know. It's a habit of mine that I have to do my foundation first. Then I'm going back and just blend everything out. Make sure that everything's really nice and blended. Then I'm using this Benefit. I think this is to highlight your brow, but I use this in my waterline just to make my eyes appear a lot bigger. And then I'm going with the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I really liking this mascara. So from there, I'm using my lip gloss from Too Faced. This one is called And Papa Don't Preach. And I mean, it's not like the best lip gloss, but I mean, it's not sticky and it's not crazy. So it's all right. I really like it. But I mean, it's not like the best one I've ever tried. But I wanted to try something different. So here we go. So it's really nice. And then I'm just setting my face with setting spray from Smashbox. And this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great Mother's Day. Like you see, I went and did my hair and everything. And yeah. So I want to thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.